At last there was an expression on his face. It was annoyance. His black hair made a ragged curtain that threw his eyes into shadow and made them shine with nocturnal malevolence. Hauser was dripping with sweat under his bodysuit and the pelt draped over his shoulders. He was out of breath and the sun was burning his neck. "I'm coming," he said. He wiped perspiration off his face and took a long suck from the water straw that fed into his rebreather mask. He stopped deliberately to catch his breath. He was interested to see how far he could push Bear. He was interested to see what Bear would do. He hoped it wouldn't be hit him. Bear watched. He'd braided his jet-black hair round his brow and temples before the attack on the braiding block to afford and cushion the fit of his Mark IV helm. One of the braids had worked loose and was causing the curtain across his eyes. Bear began to plait it back into place, waiting for Hauser. Hauser took another deep breath, flexed his neck in the prickling heat, and caught up. They entered the army encampment. It had only been there a few hours, but it was already the size of a large colony town. Argos and Aves pattern transatmospheric lifters were still coming in and out to make drops in a haze of ice lake from the far edge. The vapour was catching the sun and creating partial rainbows. The encampment, a patchwork of prefab tents and enviro modules mixed with pods, containers, payload crates and vehicles, some beige, some gold, some khaki, some russet, some grey, looked to Hauser like a patch of mould or lichen spreading out across the clean surface of the ice field. When he mentioned it later, this description also won him some approval from the wolves. No one challenged their entry into the encampment. Around the edges of the mobile base were pickets of Savarine Harriers with their shakos and gold-topped staves, and G9K Division killer liters wearing long dusters over semi-powered